Please be seated. Before we begin with the formal ceremony, let me remind you to silence your cell phones and be courteous to those around you by quietly attending to the speakers throughout the ceremony. During the presentation of graduates, we encourage you to express your pride by applauding and cheering, because this is a wonderful day for everyone, for our graduates, for your families, and for your friends. So thank you for being here, and please enjoy the ceremony. We're good? We all turned them off? We're at the school with technology in our name, so we want to make sure here. My name is Niels Roman. I serve as the Dean of the School of Arts, Humanities, and Technology at UT Dallas. I want to extend a warm welcome to you, your family and friends, and those who have traveled far to be here with us for this happy occasion. It is an honor to congratulate the first class of the School of Arts and Humanities and Technology. We are the school of the animators, philosophers, gamers, actors, singers, historians, musicians, writers, literature, scholars, painters, and sculptors, sound engineers, and anything else that you can think of. I bet you never thought you would be the first graduating class when you started. Yes, this ever-changing world is very different from the one you stepped into on your first day of class. You have endured a pandemic, accomplished your goals, and furthered your education and your creativity and curiosity. And despite your many challenges, and there were quite a few on your way, you persevered. You made it. You're here and ready to move on to the next chapter with a new set of skills. Beyond a diploma, you have acquired new ways of looking at the interconnected world. As the next generation of scholars, artists, and creative practitioners, the foundation of your learning is very much centered on our communities, on us as humans. Your way of thinking is based on analysis, imagination, and creativity. And your lens is always based on our own humanity. And that is a wonderful thing. Yes, as you graduate from a STEM university, yes, it is a STEM university, you have the arts and humanities at your core. You have the knowledge, the skill set, and the power to effect change. In a world where words matter, what we read matters, and what comes across our screens matters, everything you do, you say, and what you plan to do with your life in many ways matters. And you can make a difference. Even our little friends that are in attendance. The future is very much in your hands. Whether your degree is in visual and performing arts, critical media studies, literature, animation, history, or design and creative practice, you graduate today with the ability to help address our communities, societies, and humanities' greatest challenges. Because today, unfortunately, our societies are faced with geopolitical, economic, technological, but also with various cultural challenges. These are big tasks ahead of you and all of us, but we can begin right here. And whether you choose to begin your career or continue your schooling, know that you will wield the tools to approach challenges with understanding, with empathy, and with an open mind. You are prepared to play an essential role in a global community to advance our common good. To the Arts and Humanities and Technology class of 2022 at UT Dallas, we congratulate you and can't wait to see now what you all will do with what you've learned here. I now have the privilege of introducing colleagues that are joining us today, and I ask them to stand and remain standing, and I ask the audience just to hold applause until everyone has been introduced. So on my left side, Sean McComber, Area Head for Animation and Games. Marilyn Walligor, Area Head. Left hand, right hand. There they are, I found them. Charles Hatfield, Program Coordinator for Literature and Languages. Jonathan Palland, Associate Dean of the Arts. And Shiley Warren, Associate Dean of Graduate Studies. That would be my left hand then now, right? Eric Schlereth, Program Head of History. Laura Imaoka, Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, and Mark Roseman, Program Director of Undergraduate Studies, And then last but not least, Christy Nielsen, Associate Dean of Undergraduate Studies. And let me also ask our faculty in attendance, if you don't mind, also just to stand up for a moment to be recognized. Please be seated. And now to introduce today's student speaker, it is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Christy Nielsen, our Undergraduate Associate Dean for the School of Arts and Humanities and Technology. Just don't jump too much.
Karina Maggard homeschooled through high school, attended Collin College, and transferred to UTD during the pandemic. Today, she's graduating summa cum laude with a degree in visual and performing arts with a concentration in communication. While attending school, she also worked a full-time job as a case assistant in a local law firm, and she plans to pursue a legal career in entertainment law. She's a member of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and has been on the Dean's List during her time at UT Dallas. Please welcome your classmate, Katrina Maggard.
Thank you, Dr. Nielsen, for that kind introduction and your powerful words. It is with great humility that I extend my gratitude toward our university's esteemed faculty, staff, alumni, and fellow students. I would not be standing here today without your support, alongside the love and care of my family and friends. Some of you may not know me because I'm a quiet person, but to those who were kind enough to introduce yourself first, you know me as Kat. Despite being introverted, I did want to speak today. I want to offer my sincere congratulations to my amazing classmates. I love our school. I love TMOC sock days. I love the terrible parking. And I love the amazing opportunities we have all been given here at UT Dallas. Few know that I come from a family of 8 children. Being in the middle, I have older siblings to live up to and younger ones to set an example for. My older siblings were homeschooled for middle and high school, then continued their academics at Collin College. With them as the example, I knew I would begin at junior college before choosing a 4-year university to complete my bachelor's degree. This was the path I expected and the path I knew my parents would approve of. Having 7 siblings, it's difficult to be your own person. For example, my favorite color is orange, always has been. I chose this color not because I loved it, but because my siblings had already picked every other color in the rainbow. I made a similar choice when entering the School of Arts and Humanities at UTD, now known as the School of Arts, Humanities, and Technology. My oldest sister, she went to UTD, so I chose a vastly different major from the one she chose, which, in reality, was a good choice because I cannot pass any more math classes and graduate as an accountant as she had done. Our UT Dallas experience has been more unique than perhaps any other class before us. Before the pandemic, we knew what to expect and a path to get there. We had an idea of what our future held, or we thought we did. None of us thought our lives would be filled with virtual meetings and hand sanitizer. I certainly did not expect to transfer to UTD during a lockdown, and none of us expected to take classes fully online. While the world seemed on hold, we kept moving. We registered for virtual classes, learned new technologies to be successful in an online world, and often laughed alongside our professors when they stumbled with mute buttons and cameras that wouldn't turn on. Everything seemed new, but we did it. We're here now, at graduation. My first semester at UTD, or on the computer at UTD as it were, I felt alone. I had no idea who the professors were or how classes would be conducted online. I was, however, lucky enough to enroll in 2 of Dr. Carrie King's classes, and she helped me through those hard times. I remember being assigned a group presentation On the day it was due, I overslept and was late to logging online. My group couldn't present, so another group had to go before us. I eventually made it into class, and the presentation went well. Being anxious about my tardiness and the repercussions that might be imposed, I went back to watch the portion of the class I had missed, only to hear Dr. King say that we all need to give grace to others. I so appreciated her grace and the grace of my classmates. Dr. King and many others here at UT Dallas taught me to be kind, not just to others, but also to myself. A little grace can go a long way. Were it not for Dr. King's mentorship, I don't think I would be standing here at my own graduation today. We are graduating. Friends, faculty, parents, each of us are now turning a page into a new chapter. Some may know exactly what they will encounter, while others may wander. But no matter how long it takes, we will all keep going with the knowledge and growth gained here at UTD. Cherish this journey, and remember, we made it this far. There is so much more to go. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2022. To introduce today's alumni speaker, it is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Shiloh Warren, Graduate Associate Dean for the School of Arts and Humanities.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much for that celebration of your accomplishments today. So Pratiksha Srinivasan is an immigrant Indian writer who grew up between Chennai, India and West Des Moines, Iowa. She graduated from UT Dallas in 2015 with a degree in literary studies. Pratiksha has written the feature film Plan B, found on Hulu, and is currently a co-producer on HBO Max's Titans. Her other credits include an unreleased film for Netflix and iZombie for the CW. She has a passion for writing intersectional characters who are stuck between where they're coming from and where they're going. Please welcome Pratiksha Srinivasan.
Congrats to the graduates of the School of the Arts, Humanities, and Technology class of 2022. I am so proud of you and your peers, and I'm thankful to the University of Texas at Dallas for having me here to speak to you all today. I'm proud to address this graduating class and your entire support system, your excited friends, your beaming parents, your mildly distracted siblings. The University of Texas at Dallas is a wonderful school with so much to offer. Its world-class chess team, its tech program, its diversity. UT Dallas has absolutely earned its spot as a top-tier research university, and its STEM education resources are well known. I would know. As you know, I myself am a graduate of UT Dallas, class of 2015, baby. I was an arts and humanities grad with an eye on screenwriting. If I hadn't gone to this school and enjoyed the resources that UTD had to offer, who knows if I'd be here today. I remember feeling ready for the world when I stepped off this campus. So ready, in fact, that I didn't actually get a chance to attend my own graduation, so I'm like extra excited to be here today. So, full disclosure, I did some research on how to give this address, and all of them involved giving you sage advice about the coming years, advice that I am fairly sure you already know. Every single one of you has seen more life in these past few years than most of us have seen in the decade before. You have seen political divide amongst your friends, your family, your neighbors. You have seen class divide front and center, like never before. You are observing the realities of inflation, healthcare access, gun violence. You've traversed the effects of social media and how it can impact your perception of reality. You've witnessed massive protests on the street. You have witnessed the hashtag #MeToo movement. You have seen what it is to hold people accountable for their actions when just a few years ago, that dialogue did not even exist. You've seen the impact that mental health has on your work and on your peers, you have seen the evolution of the American dream. You are full-time students chasing your education, your future, your dreams, all during a freaking global pandemic. You've dealt with a lot. So frankly, compared to all that, the real world is really easy. Like seriously, like you've got this. You have the tools. You have the hard-earned wisdom. You have a support system, and you will continue to expand it. You've got this. It's not news to you that there are ups and downs, that you see who you really are during the downs. You know in your bones that resilience is the deciding factor between you and your competition. That's what's going to get you your dreams. Resilience, not a test score. You are aware that you have to know your worth, and you have to defend your worth. Don't let somebody diminish your worth, including yourself, because no matter who you are or what you're doing, your worth is inalienable, as in it never goes down. And knowing your worth does not mean you're just too good to put the work in. You know that nobody got somewhere without a trade-in. So figure out what you value in life. Envision your future and be specific about it so that you can work towards your own version of happiness. Seriously, write a list. Revise it as many times as you need. I did. I think it worked. Everybody else's opinions are just everybody else's opinions. Keep that long-term vision of your life in your mind's eye and sail towards that. All the small bumps along the way, you won't sweat. I mean, you may not even notice them because you're working towards a bigger, grander vision. You are working towards the exact form of happiness that you need. The world really is your oyster. You build your own reality. And if there's one single thing that I have learned, is that the shortcut to living an exciting life is to get excited. And I'm so excited for all of you. I remember what it was like to be you. Frankly, it wasn't that long ago. And I can tell you with total confidence that you've got this. You're prepared. The world is tough, sure, but you're tougher. You're made to succeed. You are made to pull others up as you rise. You are the future that you've always dreamed of. You really do make your own reality. You have already weathered every storm I can think of, and you're coming out of it with a diploma. If you can do that, literally, you can do anything. And I really, truly could not be more proud. I now invite to the podium the Undergraduate Associate Dean of the School of Arts and Humanities, Dr. Christy Nielsen.
Congratulations to all of our graduates and their families. I would like to offer a special recognition of those students graduating with honors today. A minimum grade point average of 3.4 is required for all Latin honors, and students graduating with major honors might be wearing a stole today. The grade point average that represents the top third of all graduates is considered the threshold for awarding cum laude honors. You will notice that these students are wearing medallions with green ribbons. Cum laude graduates, please stand as you are able and be recognized. Please stay standing. The GPA that represents the top 15% of all graduates is considered the threshold for awarding magna cum laude honors. You will notice that these students are wearing medallions with green and white ribbons. Magna cum laude graduates, please stand as you are able and be recognized. Please stay standing. The GPA that represents the top 5% of all graduates is considered the threshold for awarding summa cum laude honors. You will notice that these students are wearing medallions with orange and white ribbons. Summa cum laude graduates, please stand as you are able and be recognized. Okay, please be seated. Major honors is awarded to students who completed a thesis or project under the supervision of 2 faculty members. The work must receive a B+ or higher, and the student must have a GPA of 3.5. I would like to invite all students who participated in major honors to stand as you are able and be recognized. Please be seated. Collegium 5 is UTD's 4-year honors program. CV admits approximately 300 students per year. To graduate with Collegium 5 honors, students must graduate with a 3.5 grade point average, take 24 hours of honors-related work, and complete an honors capstone thesis or project. I would like to invite all C5 graduates here to stand as you are able and be recognized. Please be seated. Phi Kappa Phi is the nation's oldest, largest, and most selective all-discipline honor society. All Phi Kappa Phi members, please stand as you are able and be recognized. None this time. Okay, we'll move on. It is now my honor to certify the candidates for undergraduate degrees. Will all candidates who are to receive the bachelor's degree please rise if able and remain standing? That's all of you. Dean Romer, on behalf of the faculty, I certify to you that those candidates who have completed all of their academic requirements are entitled to receive their respective degrees. For that. Please be seated. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the podium the Graduate Associate Dean, Dr. Shiley Warren.
Today's commencement ceremony is the highlight of the academic year. We gather to recognize and celebrate your dedication, hard work, and achievements. We know you have spent an enormous amount of time and energy deepening your knowledge and becoming a specialist in your area of research. You've likely read thousands of pages and written thousands of words, engaging with scholarship in your discipline and making your own contribution to academic and public knowledge. You've transitioned from being one of our students to becoming one of our intellectual colleagues, and we welcome you with enthusiasm. I want to thank our faculty who have guided you and mentored you on this journey through coursework, exams, theses, and dissertations. I would also like to recognize the tremendous contributions, commitment, and sacrifices of your families, parents, and friends that helped to make this day a reality. Students succeed not only because of their own efforts, of course, but because of the support they receive from their chosen and otherwise families and friends. So to our graduates and their supporters, congratulations, good luck, and best wishes for your very bright futures. Will all candidates who are to receive master's degrees please rise as able and remain standing? On behalf of the faculty, I certify that the candidates who have completed all of their academic requirements are entitled to receive their master's degrees. Candidates, please be seated. Last week, a special recognition ceremony was conducted for graduating doctoral students. Each student who participated in that ceremony invited their advisor or another UTD faculty member to assist the Dean of Graduate Education in placing the doctoral hood on their commencement regalia over their heads. The conferral signified the success of the candidate in completing their program of study, leading to the highest academic degree offered at UT Dallas. Since the doctoral recipients are already hooded, it now only remains for them to receive their diplomas. I ask that all doctoral recipients now stand as able to be recognized. Please be seated. I turn the podium back to Dean Romer.
As Dean, it is my privilege to congratulate and formally recognize the graduating class of 2022 for the School of Arts, Humanities, and Technology. I now invite all graduates to cross the stage. Audience, please listen carefully for your graduate's name as they cross the stage by degree, but not in alphabetical order.
Now presenting your student speaker.
Katrina Maggard.
Graduates receiving a baccalaureate degree, please come forward as your name is called. Manuel Dominic Romero. Vivian Smith. Catherine Ann Webb. Tiffany Sand. Landry Glenn Brazil. Scott Traylor Smith Huddleston. Abigail Liliana Vargas. Jared Luis Beltran. Michael Alexander Bernard. Marlene Calzada. Parker Christian Ott. William Henry Roberts. Jennifer Nguyen Benavides. Luis Arturo Ramirez. Jordan Connor Douglas. Tanya Salim Kadar.
Nicholas Michael Hampton.
Andrew Adam Ditzler. Brandon Jean Bingham. James Harrison Carr. Dominic Alexander Herber. Cassandra Danielle Connor. Vincent Joseph Chow. Imoni Janae Moore. Autumn Gwyneth Ingle. Garrett Christopher Atwood. Anuja Ani Chitali. Adriana Susan Alia. Jacob William Reeder. Stephanie Ann Nansutha. Hannah K. Haulani Hunter Ray. Damian Demond McKellar. Akil Siram Mulukutla. Olivia Kathleen Mitchell. Daniel Mucklebauer. Deja Monet Morrison. Garrett George Olias. Patrick Shaw Kersey. Jenny Kim Nguyen. Kirby Quillen. Jonathan Alpi Indoudi. Clay Victor Prue. Carl Brandon Morgan. Rachel Eris Osborne. Nini Yen Fan. Michael Stephen Raper. Zaina Tatari. Kyle Skabowski. Elaine Carissa Corpus Villano. Andrew Ramos Sanchez. Jetem G. Lyle. Luis Emiliano Rodolfo. Daniel Batata. Cameron Victoria Sims. Augustin Noej Mukoka. Jeremy Noel Carrasco. Nak Tui Vu. Alexandra Elizabeth Escobedo. Kenneth James Philip Flores. Jenica H. Cho. Gabriella Chang. Yin Ho Jackie Chow. Timothy Sawyer Duke. Brock Anthony Fuller. Isael Chavez. Caitlin Breck Drury. Jacqueline Nicole Farina. Ba Wee Koo. Elliot Samuel Huey. Jake Lee Johnson. Dylan Gerhard Lundquist. Jordan Dane Martinez. Jamie Marie Harris. Marissa Diana Hernandez. Eduardo Garcia. Ruth Vanessa Grullen. Arwa Kalaf. Ian James Mossick. Rosa Margarita Marquez. Daniela X. Nguyen. Jamie Therese Montesilio Nilius. Anthony James Rader. Rihanna M. Richard. Richard Adrian Rangel. Kai David Nelson. Keegan Lars Pippin. Zach Shutter. Addison Singh. Sarah Mai Nguyen. Garrett Pace Porter. Ryan Harvey Mora. Caitlin Jo Warren. Peter William Meager. Samuel Kung Win. Michael David Ursua. Kobe Ryan Wheeler. Evan Walter Boyko. Beto Alonso Ochoa Lopez. Rutendo Nezai Catherine Chando. Rachel Emma Travis. Natalie Cheyenne Westbrook. Eric Michael Lawson.
Griffin Barzane Getzman.
Catherine G. Burdine. Elizabeth Renee Hole. Bryce Yuki Gibson. Kathleen Marie Sauter. Caleb A. Hutchinson. Lily Therese George. Brandon Lee Drake. Travis Michael McCasland. David Edward Matthews. Hunter Elizabeth Gerling.
Trevor Powell Lamb.
Anya Ahmed. Sabrina Zapien. Jules Cannon. Kian Alyssa Esparza. Sydney Elaine Allen. Addison Kate Elliott. Jan Adriel Davina Ballywag. Megan Ariana Meeder. Trevor Scott Gross. Zachary Quinn Shanker. Sam Cortez Poliarco. Zachary Michael Lynch. Callista Page Staminov. Tiffany Patricia Larios. Evan Jacob Shadow. Sean B. Rothberg. Rebecca Mers. Blake H. Bathman. Milagros Bria Massaro. Gregorio Ivan Barahona Ocampo. Raymond Carl Hine. Juanicel Marez. Carissa Ariana Faith Menken. Andrew M. Armis. Suzuno Kojima. Charity Ashlyn Whitaker. Brittany Sky Rupert. Isabel Summer Pardue. Michael Santino Messina. Melissa Maria Walton. Jeremy Clark Minton. Brian Ordonez Santini. Sai Rohit Villuri. Jenna Noel Winters. Quinlan Lee Frankie. Alyssa Shea Cash. Marwa Assam Abdel Karim. Graduates receiving a master's degree, please come forward as your name is called.
Yvonne Teresa Rhodes. Sabine Mansouri. Summer Diane Lay. Osinachi Rita Oswagu.
Nicholas Jordan Garnand.
Alexander Thomas Hickey. Hao Ran Jiang. Alina Lopez. Sydney Rochelle Heiger. Corey M. Kozel.
Graduates receiving a doctoral degree, please come forward as your name is called.
Leticia Ferreira de Souza.
This concludes the presentation of degrees.
Congratulations, one and all. I would like now to thank the university staff who planned and executed the commencement ceremonies today and express my appreciation to faculty and administrators who gave their time today to participate. And now, Comets, we have one last assignment for you. Would you please rise as able? Move your tassels from the right side to the left side. For those of you with class rings, I invite you to turn them so that they face away from you to point outward toward your future, symbolically pointing to your place in the larger world of UT Dallas alumni. Let me be the first to offer my warmest congratulations to you and my very best wishes for your prosperous and joyful future. In addition to earning the degrees conferred upon you today, you've earned the right to be associated with a very special group of individuals. You may now call yourself alumni of the University of Texas at Dallas. I know for a fact that we have also some alumni with us today. Could I ask all UT Dallas alumni and graduates in the lecture hall to join us and to stand up and to be recognized as well. Welcome back. This day marks a wonderful milestone not only in your lives but also in the life of the university. I wish you all the best as you go into your new lives as graduates of the University of Texas at Dallas. Enjoy your day of celebration with your family and friends and return to us soon. And now I ask for all to please rise as able and join us for the singing of the UT Dallas Alma Mater, led by members of the University Premier Capella Group, the Chamber Singers. Graduates, please remain standing. Will the audience please be seated? In a moment, the administration and faculty will recess through the rear doors of the lecture hall, after which our graduates will recess as well. Graduates, please pay attention to the staff on the School of Arts, Humanities, and Technology as they ask you to recess one row at a time. Once the graduates have left, friends and family may exit out the south doors, which is in that direction, and join us in our ongoing celebration of you in the Alumni Center right behind us. Thank you all again for being here. One more time, big round of applause to all of you.